Y'all, I just got home, but I want to make this video before I go in the house and y'all can't hear me because, ooh, who knows? I might have to play The Floor is Lava. It's only so much you can play, okay? I'm tired. Anyways, the other day I went to this bookstore and I bought this book, right? This old book. And I was in there and I was talking to the man, and you know, it was a good conversation. And I was talking about how I discovered I really enjoy philosophy. Like, I didn't realize that about myself, that the things that I enjoyed was considered philosophy. So I enjoy philosophy, right? So we're talking, and I believe that in order to find God, you have to know yourself, because you have to know that you're not perfect and that you do possess some bad qualities, right? Some things, some imperfections that you have to fix about yourself in order to elevate. I believe those things. I know those things. That's how secure I am in my belief, right? And so we were talking how, you know, a lot of philosophy books or whatever, they always talk about like the devil and Satan and things of that nature. Now, I personally believe that everybody possesses the devil in them. And when I say devil, I mean like demons, and you know, when we were talking religious terms, well, I feel like that we are all corrupted, right? We all have good and bad characteristics. We all have different understandings of morals and principles. So we all have emotions and emotional triggers, whether we recognize them or not. We possess these things, right? Things make us mad, things make us sad, things make us happy, things make us excited, things make us scared and fearful and adventurous and courageous. All these things reside within people. Now, so I was talking, and you know, we were talking like, you know, how the devil or Satan or whatever you want to call it, you know, will manipulate you and present you with things, right? And so this older gentleman, he was like, you know, he was like, I'm a Christian, I would never do it, but sometimes I'm curious to what would be offered to me. And that was interesting to hear, right? Because I think that is a very natural curiosity, especially when it comes to faith, right? You're taught about God and the devil and things that you can't see in these entities or whatever. And so yeah, there's a curiosity, like, what would the devil? Well, I can't say that I really been curious of what the devil will offer me, because I don't want no offering. But then too, I also kind of understand how the shit work, and I think that, you know, when you don't understand, you're curious. And here's the thing: you want to know what the devil or Satan will offer you? Let me help you. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about your deepest desire. And I mean the desire that you don't even want to tell people you desire. That is what the devil will offer you. The devil will offer you, or Satan will offer you, your deepest desire. And some of people, it's power. Remember, I made a video where I said, you know, yeah, you could be scared of success. You know, that was one of my problems, because I know with success comes the biggest demon of them all, right? See, there's a certain level where you fight different levels, different devils. There's bigger demons and devils on different levels, right? I used to joke to people and tell people, I know I ain't rich, because I knew I wasn't ready, right? I used to always say, God didn't make me rich because my spirit ain't right, because God knows my spirit wasn't right, right? And I'm not going to say right, I'm going to say right for what God needed me to do, right? And so when you don't know yourself and you don't know your deepest desires, The devil know them for you. Because once you think it, it's out there, right? Now, if you ever watched the movie The Devil's Advocacy, because, my dad, John, he likes to bring that up as an example a lot. Well, vanity, right? We all struggle with vanity. Like, even I struggle with vanity. Like, I struggle sometimes with do I want power or do I not want power, right? We all want to feel powerful, right? Especially when you've been in a position where you're powerless. We all want to feel powerful. But at what cost? What cost are you willing to obtain power? And that's what people don't understand. So when you see these people searching and searching and searching, it's because they've given up things for power, right? I personally will never want my power to come from the devil or to come from Satan. That power is superficial and it's temporary, right? But the power of God, well, that's forever. That's eternity, right? That's forever. And so when people, how people like to say, bring up the quote in the Bible where it says, if you got 100 sheep and 99's here and one go this way, then you go after that one sheep. Here's the thing. Whether you want to accept it, believe it, or whatever, everybody's soul is not at the same price. Some people's souls are really priceless. And when your soul is priceless, well, then that's who Satan really wants, because you're a challenge. And I'm going to tell you, just in general, what I've learned just in my 35 years of life, my 35 years as being a woman and interacting with men and people. And I'm saying men because, I'm heterosexual. I don't know what it's like to date, the same sex. So I don't know how y'all roll. I don't know if it's the same guidelines. I'm going to assume because people are people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to speak for you because I'm not you. So in my experience with me, my experience has always been men love challenges. They love who they can control. They love who don't bow down to them. Oh, it frustrates them. Understand, many men wanted to kill me. Many men wanted to take my life because I ain't chased behind theirs. And I wouldn't chase behind theirs. And I ain't openly available. I don't care what you got or who you are, baby. You gonna come with some respect or don't come at all. That has always been my attitude, right? And so for me, I see different versions of people because I don't be bowing down to folks. I don't care who you are. You got hands, I got hands. You got eyes, I got eyes. You got feet, I got feet. You know what I'm saying? You got lungs, I got lungs. You got 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week, me too. That sun and moon rise and fall for us all. So for me, I've never been one to just put people on a pedestal. Not a celebrity, not no one. And I done met a lot of celebrities. And truth be told, I really don't even like people of power. I'm just going to be honest. I don't like people of power because I don't like their egos. I didn't like to date men with money because I don't like to deal with their ego. I didn't like to date people who thought they was fine because I don't like to deal with their ego. My spirit be wanting to be a whole ego crusher, and so that's toxic, right? That's toxic, and so I stay away from things like that. However, I realize some people's ego just needs to be brought down, including mine sometimes, right? I buy mine crushed because, baby, we not perfect and neither am I. The difference between me and a lot of people is I know that. And I'm okay with that. I know me. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. I know me. A lot of people don't know them. And so, people who don't know themselves are curious. What would the devil offer me? Devil will offer you your deepest desires. Your deepest desires, no matter how small or big. And that's the trick. Even if your desire is to protect your family. The devil will offer you that. If you're going to do what it needs to do for you to do in exchange for what you asked for. That's how contracts work. And so you even go into contracts with God. And that's why the Bible says, don't go into a contract with God that you can't fulfill. Don't ask for, because God's not going to ask you. Ask God. Do not ask God. Don't be like, God, if you give me X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Because if God gives you that and you don't do that, then you broke contract. And who wants to break contract with God? Listen. Curiosity killed the cat. Understand what you're looking at. Understand. And now, granted, like, this man said, he would never do it because he's a Christian, right? And so his faith keeps him out of Pandora's box. But Pandora's box can always show up on your doorstep, whether you went looking for it or not. I hope y'all have a good day.